Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Sarcasm City Sports Q&A solo edition. So the solo editions of the Sports Q&As run exactly like the normal Sarcasm City Sports Q&As, where I have the rest of the gang on with me. So get your questions in. I've titled this Ruben Amorim's comments on Marcus Rashford. So he spoke on Rashford's positioning in regards to the team. Amorim's also spoke and made comments about the rest of Manchester United's attackers, but you can ask me about Liverpool's win against Madrid, Arsenal's big win in Portugal, City in crisis, Manchester United, of course, play tomorrow. Well, today, technically, if we're in the UK time zone. Same with Spurs as well. So get your questions in, people. It can be with, like I said, the title or anything else sporting related. But I'm sure the vast majority of the comments will probably be about Manchester United and Ruben Amorim. But first and foremost, please make sure you run up the likes, hit that like button on the video. Make sure you do that. Whether you're watching this live right now, watching this back after the live, hit that like button on the video. Make sure you share this across all of the socials as well. You can see it on the screen at That's Me Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV, at That's Me Flawless. That's Twitter and Instagram. So please retweet and like from Twitter. Make sure you share from the Instagram as well. And just as important, make sure you subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well, people. Make sure you do so. Road to 14K. But like I said, I will get to all the best questions. But if you are a member of the channel, your question takes priority. So I will start your question and it will move to the front of the question queue. So I make sure I get to it. Of course, if you super chat, I will get to it as well. But big up everyone supporting as always. What are you lot saying in the chat? And oh yeah, people asking about this being a solo Q&A. That's because Veta couldn't make it on tonight. So that's why I made this a solo Q&A. So I'm trying to get the show with Veta sorted for tomorrow. Well, technically today, but obviously daytime, the 28th of November. Big up to M, says, man's got locked up, hashtag free Mbappe. Yeah, Mbappe, it was poor. Kanata injured, Ryan, for how long? Let me know. Yeah, Lex solo, but big up to my guy, Lex. Big up to Warrior J, been kind enough to put Amorim's comments on Rashford in the comment section. Monty says big up every single time. Yeah, Warrior J, the reason why the City shows a different time is because Veta couldn't make it on. So we're trying to pattern the time. That's what it is. Big up to you, Kingsman, as well. African Cat K, I'm calm. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that. It's like we did the Q&A yesterday. I didn't want to do two back-to-back. Two regular ones back-to-back. Big up everyone. Big up to Kingsman every single time. Big up African Cat K also. And I did see it, but I've only seen it from one angle. But Warrior J says, I don't know if you saw, but did you see Morgan Rogers' disallowed goal in the Juventus game? Thoughts? Yeah, it didn't look like me. It should have been disallowed. It looked like a genuine attempt from the goalkeeper and the Villa player to attempt to win the ball. And then he's lost the ball because I actually paused it to see. And both the goalkeeper and the Villa player, I don't know who the Villa player was off the ground at the same time. So it's not like he's jumped into him. They've both made genuine attempts. Put it this way, if that's not the Juventus goalkeeper and that's just a Juventus centre-back, for example, that don't get given. Looks soft, but I'd have to see it from other angles. I only seen it from one angle, so I'd have to see. Big up Hano as well. It was Carlos. Yeah. It didn't look like anything. Oh, yeah, there we go. Ruben Amorim and Marcus Rashford. We will try to help him. That position, lone striker, is not the best one for him. He was fighting with two giants. We have to find the best solution for him. He has to be Marcus to return to that moment. He has to be the first one to want it. So that was Amorim's comments on Rashford, and I can read between the lines. He said here, we will try to help him. That position, lone striker, is not the best for him. Well, he's not a 10 either when he's not a wing back. So basically what Amorim is saying here, Rashford is not good enough to play in this team and is pretty much surplus to requirements, but we're going to do our best to help him. And he's dealing with what he got. And this is why it's such a travesty that Amorim didn't get a preseason. He didn't get a chance to look at these players in preseason. He didn't get a chance to try things in preseason. He didn't get a chance to bring in a few players. Because look at the two things he's identified immediately. Something I've stated, something many of us have stated. He spoke about the lack of physicality in this team. How many times has me and Eddie said on this channel about marathon runners? So we spoke about the lack of athleticism throughout the team and the attack. Notice he's mentioned nothing about the defense. There's nothing about the defense that he's mentioned. You know why? Because the defense is functional. You can work with the defenders and the defense. You can work with the defenders you have. But this attack, everything's been about the attack. All of his comments pretty much have been about the attack. I need to find more because he mentioned, I think it was Bruno, Xerxes, Ahmad. I think I'm paraphrasing, said something along the lines of they all need to get closer to the goal. They all need to score more goals. What was I screaming about all summer? How bad our attack is and where are the goals coming from? Amorim's been here. How long's he been here? A week now? Had 2 training sessions and played 1 match. And he's identified it immediately, which is great, which goes to show he's actually locked in and he's just spotting the obvious. Now, the problem he has and the conundrum he has, he's stuck with these men until at least January. So the rest of November and all of December, he's stuck. He's got to make it work. And he said we will try to help him. What he's going to do, I don't know. Because I've said it before. I say it again, that's the biggest problem and the biggest conundrum Amorim has. So that is pretty much it on that. Europa League. 1 second. Hey, Warrior J, if you could find his other comments, please let me know. If you could find his other comments that he said. Europa League game against Bodo Glimt. What's your thoughts on going into this game and would you do some rotation? I'm looking forward to the game. I'm looking forward to us implementing the game plan. I want to see better execution because we're playing Bodo Glimt number 1 and number 2 is at home. So I'm looking for us to not only keep the ball in the like we did in the second half of against Ipswich. I'm looking for us to keep the ball for the entire game like that. And I'm also looking for us to do much better on the ball. I'm looking for us to create much more than we did against Ipswich. I'm looking for the ball to be moved better. So, yeah, I would say, what's my thoughts going into this game? That's pretty much it. Would I do some rotation? Absolutely. Absolutely, I would do some rotation. Without doubt, I would do some rotation. That attack, first and foremost, that attack can't stay the same. Like it really can't. Like players have to be held accountable. Like what he's saying there about Rashford should be dropped. Garnacho should be dropped. Ideally, I drop Bruno, but he probably won't. But I want to see at least 2 out of 3 of the front 3 dropped. Midfield, Agate probably goes in there alongside Casemiro. That's what I think he should do as well in terms of rotation. Actually, because you got does he play the? Yeah. Well, he was saying Maguire's back. And did Euro miss training? Euro and Evans miss training, I read, but Maguire's back. But it's Bodo Glimt. Basically, I'm looking to see Diallo in the 10, and I'm looking to see a new striker. They're the 2 major things I'm looking to see. And I'm not really trying to see Garnacho. So, yeah, 2 out of the 3. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see what else you are saying. Ruben Amorim on goals being an issue in this team. Rasmus and Josh will score more goals. Ahmed has to be better never the goal. Bruno as well has to score more goals. Amorim on naming players after the Ipswich match. I have to name players to explain to you. It's nothing about the players. It's about the ideas, about me. They're improving. They did some things that I was happy, but we have to keep improving. Yo, this manager is singing from the same hymn sheet as me. He is singing from the same hymn sheet as me. I said this. There's things I liked, but we have to keep improving. You mentioned it. It's not about the ideas. I mean, it's about the ideas. Yeah, it's about the game plan and executing it. We just have to be better doing it. I hear him. And in regards to this, yeah, he's right. These players need to be closer to the goal. These players need to be closer to the goal, 100%. When he talks about Højlund, when he talks about Xerxes, when he talks about Ahmed, when he talks about Bruno needing to score more, absolutely. Absolutely, because our attack's been awful. So he's 110% spot on, 110% spot on, and that's why I like this manager, because he's spotting the obvious. He's blatant, he's not sugarcoating it. Hey, big up nephew in the chat as well. Oh yeah, I forgot Martinez is back. Ruben Amorim or Harry Maguire and Lisandro Martinez will be available. Not Harry Leacher is ready. Okay, that makes sense. See, Amorim on Euro, he's training, but it's for fitness. So he's just trying to get back up to speed. So yeah, to Hannah, who asked me about what do I think the lineup will be? Let me get back to that question. And you lot continue to run up the likes, man. We're even at 20 likes, man. What are we doing? Run up their damn likes, man. Get out to 20 likes. Continue to get your questions in as well. But lineup prediction. 1 second. Right. So, oh shit. Fucking that hit. That's better. Onana in goal. I think it will be Martinez, De Ligt. Does he go Matarari again? Probably goes Mazraoui again because there's no Maguire. Euro's not ready. Evans didn't train. Lindelof's injured. So he probably goes Mazraoui again. Now here's where the conundrum comes in at wing back. I hope he don't go Diallo at wing back. Dalot will definitely be one of the wing backs. Maybe we see Anthony as a wing back. Actually, nah, Malacia is there. But yeah, it's tough. I'm just gonna go with what I want to see. Malacia left wing back, Dalot right wing back. Casemiro and Agate is the midfield 2. And then Diallo, Bruno, Højlund. That's what I think he'll go with. I think he'll go with that. There's a potential that Diallo could play wing back that I'm not happy about now that I think about it. Because he might go Diallo wing back. Because Malacia hasn't played and is far from away from fitness. So it might be Diallo. Because of the injuries, Diallo, Dalot again. And the midfield trio changes. Bruno. He might go Bruno, Xerxes, Højlund. The way he's talking. He might go the way he name dropped both of them. He might go those two. Maybe. Maybe he goes those two. But this is what I like. I don't know. This is what I like. I don't know. Would you do some rotation in the Everton, Arsenal, or Forest game since the games are coming fast? I try and get a team that's performing as soon as a team performs well, I'd stick with it. Now I'll be trying to figure out. We trying to get a settled 11. So I try and figure that out. And I think most of the team picks itself. The only problem is the attack. I think goalkeepers 09 are cool. The back 3 is pretty much set, I think. When you have Martinez, De Ligt, Euro, Lindelof, Maguire, Evans, Mazraoui, you got any of those players playing is cool as long as it's not like Maguire and Lindelof together. But then again, even Lindelof's better in the back 3. So the back 3 pretty much set. Wing backs is an issue. Wing backs is a problem. That's why we've seen Diallo play there, but that was more due to injuries. But wing backs is definitely an issue when I think about it, because Malacia is just far from fit. Anthony is just Anthony. Dalot we seen struggle. Obviously Mazraoui can play there. Diallo can play there. That's an issue. The midfield were light. But then again, you got Casemiro, Agate, Eriksen, Bruno, Maino. So you got 5 there. That's excluding youth players. It's not the best, but it's serviceable. It's more so the front 3. So yeah, in regards to, I want to see some rotation to try and get a good level somewhere. We're looking for a good level. And like I said, the goalkeeper, the centre-backs, and the midfield, I don't worry about too tough. And that's what everybody fits. More the wing-backs and that front 3. I don't know what he's going to do. I really don't. I don't know. And yeah, David says here, if that was the bald fraud man with gaslighters and say our attackers are doing absolutely fine and it's okay. Exactly. Yes, Travis, we definitely need to win more games in Europe. We won the last game against PAOK. Now we got to win again. Hey, big up to ZL as well. Big up. Demo says Dalot can play wing back, but on the right. Yeah, he can play either side. I'm just not really too much of a fan of him because offensively, he don't really give you too much. Defensively, he's okay, but offensively, he's not really giving you too much. Not really, not. This CP guy, let it go, man, about Mbappe. Jesus Christ. What do you think about Gomez link? What Gomez link? Which Gomez we had? You linked to him. Warrior J says, were you surprised on how poor Real Madrid was today, or were you surprised about Liverpool today? Wasn't surprised about Liverpool today because Liverpool have been playing well all season long. Was I surprised how poor? Yes, I was surprised how poor Real Madrid was. Lackluster. It's one thing, Real Madrid good or bad this season. I've watched a lot of Real Madrid this season. Lackluster. Slow, no cutting edge. I was like, what's going on? Like, they just look toothless going forward, and you have the attackers. Goulet, Mbappe, Bellingham, Diaz is not a bad front 4. It's not the greatest, but it's not bad. Lackluster. Extremely lackluster. Yeah, which Gomez, it depends. That's why I asked. Which Gomez, and I'll answer. And again, you lot continue to run up the likes. Continue to hit the subscribe button. Get us up to 30 likes, man. Get us up to 30 likes. Continue to get your questions in as well. Yeah, of course, David. Yeah, Ahmad needs to play in the 10 closer to the upper. I agree with that. He does. And I think he will. I think the problem is that our wing-back options are so bad. That's the problem. That's why, even though I would have preferred him to play in the 10 against Ipswich, he might play him in the wing, but he might play him wing-back again. Because I look at it and I go, who you playing wing-back? It is a game for Malacia because it is Bodo Glimt. I personally want to see Malacia because we need to get him up to speed. Because one thing he adds when he's playing left wing back or if he plays right wing back is some much needed athleticism, some much needed pace that he's technically good enough to play as well. Like him play out from the back and all those things there. And he's good enough defensively. Offensively, not the best, but still good. That's why we need to get him up to speed. He's one of the very, very few athletes we have. One of the very few. Get him in the team. It's needed. He's one of those that can go box to box comfortably at a quick pace. Relentlessly. What game was it I watched? When we packed Chelsea. I can't remember if it was the 4-1 game or the one after that. And Malacia played, and where I was sat high up, and I was like right at the center circle, so I could see the full pitch. Fire C. I can't remember which one it was. Yeah, I think it was the 4-1. And Malacia was on my side, so I could see him. And the way he was just going corner flag to corner flag was crazy. At points in the game, I was just watching him. We get on the ball and he's gone. We'd lose the ball and he'd be back. And I'm just watching him like that. And I'm like, if he can get back to that, because obviously he's not played in a long time, you have someone who can be supremely effective in the right system. Like, just a great outlet. Just a great outlet. And he's tenacious. He's aggressive again. Athleticism. That's what it is. Athleticism. AJ says, question, please, Flawless. Do you feel like you'll have a busy January or a quiet one? I could see us doing business in January. Is 2 signings considered quiet? What would you consider quiet, AJ? Do I think we getting 4, 5, 6 signings low in January? Do I see us making a couple? Yeah. I could see us trying to operate in the low market. The way he's talking about these attackers, I can definitely see him going, hey, get me something in January just to get me through the season. I can see that. Because he's realizing these strikers in 10s, it's not too bad. Like, you've got Diallo, Maino, Bruno. Like, you've got reasonable 10s. But the strikers, they're not even average. They're not even average. Right? What do you make of Rude becoming the new Leicester City manager? Love that for Rude, man. Love that. Absolutely love that. Shouts to Rude, man. Big up Leicester. I hope he keeps them in the Prem. Or else you lot are as well. Let me see. Again, yeah, AJ, if I miss your question, my bad. Just ask it again and I'll get to it. Quiet for me is 1, 2, or max 3. Yeah, so it'd be quiet from your standards. I don't think 2 transfers in January is quiet, personally. But yeah, I could see us making a couple signings. Maybe a loan. Maybe a couple loans. Who knows? I want to see Ahmad as a 10. I think he will cook. Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. Ahmad our best 10. The dream for me is Ahmad and Maino together, but I don't think we'll see it. However, he did drop Bruno further deep. He dropped Bruno deeper in the Ipswich game. And I was saying this, I was thinking on with rants. I'd sacrifice that, as much as I don't want to see Bruno playing from a deeper role. If Bruno has to play in a deeper role next to Agate, so we see Ahmad and Maino as 2 10s, I'm with it. But yeah, he'll cook. ZL says, when is Maino back for you? Like, Maino was on the bench against Ipswich. He was on the bench against Ipswich, but he didn't get on, which leads me to believe that he's not match fit yet, because he's been out a long time. Long time. However, I think he'll get minutes here. These are the 2 games to give him minutes. Bodo, Glimt, Everton. I look at Maino how I look at Malacia in terms of getting minutes. It's a shame Yoro's so far away because he could be doing with getting minutes. These players are going to be needed because the game plan is now being executed. No, sorry, the game plan is being applied. We're applying the game plan. It's about execution, and we need all our better players in there to execute said game plan. Malacia, for me, starts in our best 11 in this system. Yoro starts, Maino starts. Just 3 starters. To me, it's 3 starters. Even if it's Maino from a deeper position, hey yo, that's a bit wild still. But even if it's Maino playing in a deeper role, even if it's that, and then Bruno and Diallo, and then whoever the striker is, whether that's Rashford or whether that's Højlund. So yeah, I like that. Hey, big up my guy, Beijing Reds, man. Big up Barnes, big up the Beijing Red gangs. Now let them man of gas. He says, they slut lol. Shout out to Liverpool because they doing bits right now. They on point. Off topic, but did you see Mars thumbnail for Liverpool versus Real Madrid review? No, I didn't see it. What's Matisse on? You know what Matisse be like. Matisse, a hilarious one, man. Shout out to Matisse. That's my guy. Shout out to Matisse each and every time. I said, they slow. Another question, please. Would you take the risk of boycott Manchester United fan Evan Ferguson considering Brighton want him out? He fits what I'm saying because there's talks of him leaving on loan. Definitely look at it. I definitely look at Evan Ferguson on loan. Why not? If he's there available. I don't watch Brighton a lot, so I don't even know what type of striker he is. What type of striker is Evan Ferguson, you lot? Let me know. Because there was a lot of noise surrounding him. It kind of died down. So, but yeah, I would definitely take a look at Evan Ferguson because we need an improvement in there in January. Go and get someone. Prediction for Liverpool City. Oh yeah, City going to get sacrificed. Liverpool going to baptize them. Liverpool are going to baptize them. My bad. Apologies, you lot. It's my mic off. That's the wrong mic. 1 second. Yaga. You lot hear me okay? Whoa, mustard. You lot hear me? Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. But yeah, Liverpool City. Yeah, Liverpool going to baptize them. 3-0 Liverpool. 3-0 Liverpool. 100%. I don't think City got a prayer. I'm seeing what Pep's like. What team does he even put out? I don't even know who they signed in January to stop that. That's more than a rot. Seeing all these happy Liverpool fans makes me sick. I hear you, Kaneki. I can't stand it. But on the flip side, being able to dunk on City is great. That's where I take my joy from. The fact that when City were dominating, I could crash on Liverpool. Now Liverpool are dominating, I can crash on City. And in all that, I can still crash on Arsenal. That's why I look at it, man. I take the positives. Who do I think will get the sack next? Hopefully, Arne Slot. Yeah, it's got to be Lopetegui. CP just said it. It's got to be Lopetegui. However, they just won. But yeah, Lopetegui. With the players they have, they shouldn't be playing that bad. They really shouldn't. Shouts to Sunshine. Love every time. Make sure you don't subscribe to Sunshine FC. Make sure you do that. Asian Red says, we bring in the holy water and the rosary. Them demons getting cast out. Yeah, they getting sacrificed. It's going to be like 3-0. Could be 4-0. It could get like, if Liverpool go a couple goals up early, it could get absolutely nasty for Manchester City there. Let's say Liverpool go 2 goals up inside 15 minutes or 20 minutes. And that crowd gets rocking, knowing that they can go 11 points clear. What's Pep going to do? Pep just got to drop the line. The one thing he can do is play on the counter-attack. Is he not going to go against his principles? Is this where you have to adapt? Who do you play? Who's your back for? Is Diaz back? Did you go Diaz, Stones, Lewis, Vardio? And that's not a bad back line. But just don't put them on the halfway line. Your midfield's an issue. You got Nunes. Okay, there's some form of mobility. Do you play De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva in there? And then do you play Haaland? As much as I don't rate him, I'd probably play Doku. And then play... if I play Grealish and play Doku from the right, play Grealish from the left, with Haaland up top, just to try and hit them on the counter. Because you can't play, or do you go Savinho and Grealish, knowing you're not going to have the ball? Hey, that's City's lookout. I love it, though. I love it. Like, City can hold that because their fans don't know how to take it. That's the best part about it. Because they've been so dominant for so long, and this was so unexpected. And it's not just a minor fall off. Like, you lot look shit. That's what is great. They look woeful. No wins in 6. 5 out of 6 they've lost. 3-0 up at home to Feyenoord. You breaking records like Ten Hag. Oh, it's beautiful. And they 17th now in the Champions League. And they travel away to Juventus. They travel away to PSG. They lose those 2 games. They might not make top 24. They might go out. Beautiful. And you're going to continue to suffer in the Premier League. Yeah, you're still second. You play Liverpool and teams behind you are gonna win. So you're gonna drop. Like I said, we might see a monumental fall off. This might be an 8th, 9th, 10th place finish for them. And to friends who said Pep rarely plays counter, I can't remember the last time they had less position than the other team. Hey, they might have to. That's my point. That's what I said about principles. But I love to see it. Pep stressed, and I don't make suicide jokes. And I'm glad that he said he was joking when he said he wanted to harm himself, because that's too far and that's beyond football. But you can see it on his face. You can see it on his face. Literally, people. You can see the stress on his face. Literally, the scratches. We've seen this happen where, remember, Chelsea had to fall off with Mourinho. And he left them in, I think it was in 10th place. I can't remember what season it was. I think it was the last season Mourinho won the league. Telling you, you can see it on his face. Man is stressed. And I love to see it. I love to see it. Absolutely, I love it. Their fans are mad right now. They want 7 signings in Jan. They got to sign some players in Jan, but then the problem is not only do you have to get the right players, they don't have to fit Pep's system. It's hard to integrate players in the summer, but integrate players in January into a team that is low on confidence. Very, extremely low on confidence. It's grim being there. I'm telling you, peak for Pep. Like I said, you can see it on his face, and there will be many more Manchester City watch-alongs on the Sarcasm City TV playback, people. We will be there. Because I'm looking here at their fixtures. We are doing Manchester City. Oh, we will be there for this downfall. It won't be televised. It will be live streamed, people. Liverpool, Manchester City, we will be there. City play Forest. Arsenal play Manchester United that day. Well, they kick off 45 minutes before. So City, Nottingham Forest for one half. We will be there. Crystal Palace versus Manchester City, Saturday, the 7th of December, 3 p.m. kickoff. Oh, we will be there. Wednesday, the 11th of December, as they travel to Juventus, as they're struggling in the Champions League, we will be there. The Manchester Derby on the 15th, I'm hoping to actually be at the stadium, but we will be there. 12th of December, 21st of December, early kickoff, away to Villa Park. Oh, we will be there. Boxing Day, 12:30 kickoff, at home to Everton. We will be there. The 29th of December, I wasn't even going to do this game, but simply because I got a live show before in Liverpool. But you know what? I'm going to make sure I don't drink too much and get back for Rude to Duncan City. We will be there, people, on the 29th of December. And then is that there? That's their last game. So we will be there, people. We will be there. We are live watching every single game of theirs from now till the end of the year. We will be there. Dunking on them. We will be there. Yo, I'm ready to shit on the City. Oh, absolutely, nephew. Absolutely. Their downfall will not be televised. They will be live streamed right on the Sarcasm City TV playback. So make sure you're following the Sarcasm City TV playback, because we're doing many more City watch-alongs, people. Oh, I wasn't even planning on doing this many, but we are now. I'm so pissed I didn't do the fight note game, but we watched that at the end. Errors come to an end, and so does Ten Hag's employment. Exactly that. Exactly that. Exactly. Love it. Well, you lot continue to run up the likes. We're only at 32 likes. Get us up to 40 likes. What are we doing? Get us up to 40 likes, people. Continue to get your questions in as well. Don't have to be on City and Pep, but it can be. Might be Liverpool, maybe Chelsea, maybe Arsenal, Manchester United, whatever the case may be, people. Get your questions in. Get your questions in. Love it. That is the benefit of the fact that even though Liverpool are running away with it, I can dunk on City and Arsenal as well. It's great. It's great. Football becoming NBA with this no contact BS. I hate you. I've not seen it from other angle, nephew, but it didn't look like a foul. It really it didn't look like a foul whatsoever. Flawless, Bun City and Liverpool for a minute. Do you think that and hope that Amorim will be ruthless and true to us and make the right decisions? Really hope he does. I don't want to compete. I want to win. Yeah, of course. Do I think Amorim will be ruthless? Yes. I think he'll also make the right decisions. Yes. And I want to win. But first and foremost, we got to get back to competing. That's where it is. We got to get back to competing. That's where we're at. and then we go to winning. Because at the moment, we're not competing in general. Like, we competed against Ipswich, but now it needs to carry on. Beat Bodo, Glimt. Go and beat Everton. Then we play Arsenal. Go compete. Go get a good result. I want 4 wins from the next 5. I want 4. I've said this. Our next 5 games across all competitions, I want 4 wins from 5. I'm still annoyed that we didn't beat Ipswich Town. I'm still genuinely annoyed about the result, because we should have won that game. And when I say we should have won that game, like, we should have done more with the possession we had. But it's a learning curve for the manager, like, to figure out what he needs to do with these players. So yeah, I get you, man. It's all about winning. And I'm still saying what I said before he got here. I'm looking at the Europa League. I'm looking at the domestic cups. I'm looking at both of them. Europa League is there. Yes, there's other teams there, and we're not just going to roll everybody over, but I want us to go win that competition. Carabao Cup, we're 4 games away. You don't even have to win 4 because it's 2-legged, the semi-final, but we're 3 to 4 wins away from winning a trophy. Playing Spurs away. We know how up and down Spurs are. They might pack City 4-0 on their home patch, or give Ipswich their first win on their home patch. Like, at their own gaff, sorry. So that's what it is. Go beat Spurs, then you're into the semi-final. Hopefully there's upsets on the other side. Hopefully Liverpool go out. Hopefully Arsenal go out. But even if they don't, we beat them in these competitions before. We beat Liverpool and City last year in the FA Cup to win it. See, Barnes is talking about now, flawless, you leave the domestic cups alone. We winning all the belts. Man thinks they winning all the belts. Well, we'll see. But whoever we want, I'm confident. I'm confident because of the manager we have. Even if we were to draw Liverpool in the semi-final and it's 2-legged, I want to win that. Are they the favourites? Absolutely. But can we win it? Yes. Rich says, for how long does Amorim get before he needs to win a trophy? 2 full seasons. 2 full seasons. So that wouldn't be 24, 25, 25, 26. So basically, 26, 27 season. If he's not won anything, so if by 2027 he's not won anything, I'm looking at Man Spook. Like, we must. We can't even be, let's say we've ran the title race close in 25, 26, 20, 25, 26, 26, 27, and we're 2 points off in 1 and 3 points. None of this, none of this, what's the word I'm looking for? None of this second place hype. We don't do that here. None of that. Absolute none of that rubbish. None of that. So yeah, basically the year, 27, I'm saying, yeah, because I said 2 full seasons. After that, I'm looking at you like, I win trophy. I'm looking at him to win something this season, and if you don't, I'll be disappointed. But then again, it's dependent on how it goes. Like Europa, like for instance, if we play Arsenal in the Carabao Cup semi-final or final and lose, that's different than playing who's left. Let me check. Just checking. That's different than getting knocked out by Crystal Palace, or getting knocked out by Newcastle, or getting knocked out by Southampton, for example. Losing to Arsenal or Liverpool in the Carabao Cup is much, much different than losing to Southampton or Brentford in the Carabao Cup. Same way, and that's my mindset in the FA Cup as well. Who are you going out to? Same with the Europa League. Who are you going out to? Who have you draw? We should finish in the top 8. I've said this. I'm looking at the table right now. How far off the top 8 are we? We are 15th. We are 15th. We're literally 3 points from top 8. We have 3 points from top 8. And I look at these teams. It's different if we lost to a Lazio or an athletic club or Lyon, rather than losing to Slavia Prague, Elfsborg, Karabag, Union Saint-Jura, RFS, Ludogorets, Dynamo Kiev, for example. That's where I'm at. Is Laurie Delap next big thing or Diblin? Seems both, because they're both performing very, very well. And if they continue to perform, they'll get moves. I can see if Southampton get relegated, which I think they will, someone going and getting Diblin. Diblin looks like a good player. Diblin genuinely looks like a good player. Yo, Flawless, if Liverpool equal your record for league titles, are they bigger than Manchester United? Because league titles are the 2 big things United have over Liverpool. No, because it's just not us on a worldwide scale. We're just a juggernaut. It's not us. It's much more than titles. They're just not us. Yeah, we just a completely different animal when it just comes to footballing world and footballing news. Like we transcend football, they don't. That's why. That's why I don't even worry about that. We transcend football. They haven't transcended it. But they're a huge club, but there's very few clubs who do. I think there's us. I think there's Real Madrid. I think that's it. I don't think many clubs have transcended football. Transcend football. But that's just me. When was the last time I went to a United game? Arsenal, the home game against Arsenal, the back end of last season. Why can you get me tickets? Ocean or Vital? Let me know. Well, yeah, what was it? The second to last game of the season when they beat us 1-0? I was there. And I just went for two reasons, people. One, the ticket was cheap. The cheap ass ticket, number one. And number two, I just got to link up with the man. See my cousin there as well. I've not seen in a minute. Like, this is great. I hear you, Garnacho. I hear you demo about Garnacho needed to be a super sub only. I'm happy that we called the players out in the interview. We haven't seen that since maybe Ragnick and Mourinho. And I like the way he's doing it. He's not doing it in a toxic or negative way. He's not throwing players under the bus. He's not being over the top. He's not being over the top, like with his comments. He's not like, oh, such and such is terrible. Or he's not doing the Mourinho like, yo, it was his body, but he was using it's his body, but my brain. That's why he played well. He's not like, you're absolutely terrible. I don't know why we signed him. He's not calling them out, but he's applying the pressure in the right way. Yo, you know what? He's saying stuff that man can't argue with. That's what it is. He's saying stuff that man can't argue with. Hey, you know what? Xerxes and Hoyler need to get more goals. How do you argue with that? Like, you can't as an attacker. It's like saying to your goalkeeper, hey, you know what? If you're not defending well in your defenders, hey, you don't need to get more clean sheets. You stating the obvious. Is there an away game that you wanted to go before Flawless? Oh, yeah, absolutely. But it's just getting away tickets is tough for Manchester United. That's the problem. It's so tough getting away tickets. So tough. I've wanted to go. In particular, I've said this, the Big Six. I'm trying to get a ticket to the Manchester Derby. I'm trying to get a ticket. Same way I'd love to go Emirates away. I'd love to go Anfield. I'd love to go to the Bridge. Spurs away. Love to. I really do. It's just getting the tickets. Hey, big up Sheik. You know, make sure you subscribe. Oh shit, subscribe to Sheik TV as well, people. Make sure you subscribe to Sheik TV. Oh, Nana forgiven? No, not forgiven, but he's on the road to redemption because he's performing well. He ain't made a mistake in weeks. All I ask for is consistency. If you are performing at a consistently good level, I shut up and praise you. And if I had criticized you beforehand, I praised you for turning that around, especially if I didn't see you turning it around, which he did. He did. So, hey, props to him. Hey, big up Black Diamond. So sent out the Sarcasm City bat signal reporting for operations. Hey, big up every single time. Hey, man, big up to Silent Violence Forever. He says respect from Trinidad and Tobago. Big up all my Caribbeans, man. We love to see that, man. See my Caribbeans in the chat. I see my Trinidadians in the chat. I see the Jamaicans in the chat. I see the Bajans in the chat. I see the Grenadans in the chat. I want more islands, man. More islands in the chat. Where the St. Lucians at? You know what I'm saying? Where are the people from St. Lucia at? Where the people from St. Vincent at? You know what I'm saying? I want to see all the islands in the chat. People from Guyana. Where are you like at? Well, shout outs to everyone from everywhere. But obviously, I'm of Caribbean descent, so that's why I'm saying that. And that's why I do, for those that don't know, that's why I have the Yardman show and I have the Bajan show. Because I'm of Jamaican descent and I'm of Bajan descent. So that's why. Oh shit, even got Dominican. Love that, man. That's crazy. Yeah, man. I want to see all the islands in the chat. And again, salute to everyone from all over. Wherever you're from, Africa, wherever it's Asia, North America, South America, somewhere in Europe, the Middle East, wherever, man. This is Sarcasm City, really worldwide. So big up to you, lot. And big up to Sheik says, bro, I'm going through it. The Kings are playing. What's the score? And I will be doing the NBA game as well, people. I will be doing Lakers Spurs. Probably go on there Probably stay on there for about another 20 minutes and then go on there for the second start of the second quarter. Khalid J says, and you know what? Some of these flags you lot are putting up, I don't know what they are. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my ignorance. Khalid J, what flag is that with the star on it? Let me know. Big up to Sheik, says love to the Dominican Republic. Went there with the summer. It's a beautiful place. Yeah, man. Big up, man. Everyone from the UK as well. Wherever you are, man. Where's my people from Manchester at? Is there anyone from Manchester in the building? But shout out to everyone in England. You know what I'm saying? Islands of like when I always check the analytics, Ireland's always a place where there's a lot of people. Big up my Canadians as well. That's another place we do well in regards to analytics. But big up everyone locked in. Hey, big up my Somalians in the cup. Big up Somalians in the cup. Barrio says if Barbados versus Jamaica World Cup final, who'd you go for? I'm not involved, fam. That's what I'd say. I'm not involved. I plead the fifth. That's the only thing I plead the fifth on. That's it. Fellas, do you think with a new manager, can United be top 4 this season? And is that a good season or a bad season? Do I think we can get top 4? No. I don't think this team is capable of getting top 4. It's not good enough. We don't have enough going forward to get top 4. And it's easily 4 or 5. There's easily 4 or 5 teams better than us. Liverpool, Arsenal, even though Manchester City are falling off. Manchester City, Chelsea, Villa, all better than us. Let's say City do fall off. We still have Aston Villa. You still have Chelsea, you still have Arsenal, you still have Liverpool. They're all better than us. So no, but would it be a good season? Yeah. But I did say top 6. So I did say, and I want top 6. Let's see what's going on. My man lost to the Nets. See, told you a lot about Ireland. You know what I'm saying, man? Big up the Dublin, not everyone else from Ireland. Man said, big up Barnes, bro. We are just shit simple as. Big up. Ocean says this season. What do you mean by this, Ocean? What's this season? Or was you commenting to me or someone else? What was the question? We're winning for now 47-41 versus the Timberwolves. All right, bet. You're on smoke. Questions though. Continue to run up the like. Over 50 of you lot in the building. We're at 45 likes, 5 likes. And hit that subscribe button as well. Hit that subscriber check 1212. Subscribe. I'm gonna start saying that now. Subscriber check 1212, because someone's watching this right now and hasn't hit the subscribe button. Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm talking directly to you. Hit the subscribe button. If you watch and don't have an account, you have an email address. It's 2024. Sign up for free and hit the subscribe button. Or what are we doing? And then you hit the notification bell, and then you will get notifications when we go live. And then you can enjoy Sarcasm City TV content. And while you're doing that, download the Playback app on your phone, and then type in, create an account on there with the email address you just created, and then type in Sarcasm City TV. Boom. And then what you do following that is subscribe to my Bayesian Duns as well, Bayesian Reds TV. That's also on YouTube. It's right there in the chat. The link's underneath in the description of every live stream, and also on the feature channel page as well. And then you follow that and then go subscribe to Sheik TV and so forth and so forth. Flawless, I have a question. Man, them have asked me this several times, and it's because of you, apparently. LOL. Xerxes or Jackson? Oh, Jackson. They was probably on my case. You know what them Chelsea lot are like, always seeking validation. So they were probably trying shit. So I remember, I think, having this conversation. I think, was CP on? There was a couple of others. I think we was discussing Madueke and others. And this was like Xerxes. This was a few weeks back. So this is before. I think Ten Hag was still in charge. That's how long ago this was. I think it was. Oh, yeah, Jackson. But I just did it just to, you know, shut them man up, because they just like chatting shit. Because Jackson's not what they think he is. That's why. That's just what it is. Is Jackson a good player? Yes. Is he good enough to go and lead you to win a league title? No. That's what Chelsea want. That's why they were crying out in the summer for Osimhen. That's why they're talking now about Gyökeres. It's the Arsenal conundrum with Havertz. When they're telling you, oh, he's great, why do you want striker so bad then? Yeah. You can tell him. Oh, why don't he just ask me? You know, why they just don't ask me? But they were just seeking validation. You know what these men are like. CB was out here a few weeks ago trying to hype up Madueke. Now it's Jackson. I actually rate Jackson. I do rate Jackson. Let's see. Yo, Flawless, top 5 best derbies in the world. So is this same city you talking, Barrio? Or are you talking rivalries? So like, is Liverpool, Manchester United eligible? Is United, Arsenal eligible? Or are you saying it has to be same city? And let me know. It's a good question though. Same city. I really like Arsenal Spurs. Arsenal Spurs is a good one. It's a good one. Everton Liverpool, but only at Goodison. Everton Liverpool, but solely at Goodison. At Anfield, it's a dead game, but at Goodison, it's always a good game. It's always a good game. There's always something going on. That's two. I'm trying to think. I don't even like the Manchester derby like that. It's just nothing big because I'm just emotionally attached. Trying to think. What good same city derbies are good? Celtic Rangers is just a distinct lack of quality. Can't think of any others, to be honest. That's why I asked about whether it's same city or rivalries. But there are two that stick out in terms of city. Well, can't think of any others. Nothing comes to mind. Nothing comes to mind that I can think of. Real Atletico. I don't really watch it like that, Real Atletico. Yeah, Real Atletico. Well, I don't watch it enough. The problem. It's not my thing. Really don't. Kai is a good forward player, but Arsenal need a striker like Gyökeres. Exactly my point, Khalid. That's it. Good player, but we need a striker. Well, like, that's it. Let's see what else you're saying. Yeah, Manchester derby. Not really. Not really. Well, good question, though. Good question. You lot carry on. And yeah, again, Cheek, I don't know why they don't just ask me. Like, me and you have the same thought process on it. So ask me. But like I say, that man was probably just chatting shit because they overrate their players. And I rate Chelsea's team, but a lot of their fan base overrate their players. I.e. Madueke and Jackson. Just two prime examples. And I rate Jackson. I think Jackson's a good player. Said this. What does your club have to do in January transfer window to get top 4 this season? Good question. That is a good question. Yeah. What do we need to do? Sign a striker and a 10. Sign a quality striker, though. A quality striker and a quality 10. Yeah. That's it. Because defensively, I think we're good enough to finish top 4. I trust our team to keep enough clean sheets to finish top 4. I don't think we'll be worlds apart from the team, like, say for us, like Villa and Chelsea. I don't think we'll be worlds apart in terms of goals conceded. I don't think we're worlds apart from anyone in terms of goals conceded. Obviously, not the top teams, like the teams like first and second, but even now defensively, when I look at us, I bet our record in defense, and our record last season wasn't bad defensively. We had the 5th best defensive record, and that was with Satan's favorite soldier in charge. I'm looking here. How many goals we conceded? Yeah, we conceded 13. So we've conceded less than City, less than Chelsea, one more than Arsenal, less than Brighton, same as Spurs, same as Forest, way less than Villa, who conceded 19, less than Fulham, same as Newcastle, way less than Brentford. So how many teams have a better defensive record than us? 1, Liverpool, Arsenal. That's it. We got the joint 3rd best defensive record in the league. And that's, like I said, was with Satan's favorite soldier in charge. So imagine what we can do with a better manager where we're keeping the ball more and teams have less chance to attack us. So it's not from a defensive standpoint that I have an issue with us in finishing top 4. It's the forward line. So a striker and a 10. We could just score 75 goals in a season, in the league season. Or yeah, even 70. 70 to 72, we do all right. We do definitely all right. Who's the striker in that 10? I don't know about striker, but Jez had mentioned a player to me called, what was his name? Oh, it's going to bug me. One sec. Did I bookmark it on there? Alex Baena from Villarreal. The player Jez has mentioned to me. I think he's got the most assists in La Liga right now. Have a look at him. He's playing for Villarreal. And to have striker, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about striker. Yeah, big up Kaneki every single time. Yeah, man. Saying someone said it certified. I can't remember who. Someone called it in. So yeah, go get him. Yeah, go get Alex Bayano. Go get a striker. Cooking. Because defensively, we joint third. And we were 5th last season overall. And I think we've improved defensively in terms of individuals. And we've definitely improved in the manager department. Do I think Amorim will get a competitive again? Absolutely yes. 100% yes. Brian says, how can Manchester United beat Arsenal? By going there and executing the game plan. We execute the game plan to the best of our ability, and they have an off day, we'll beat them. But we have to go and execute the game plan. That's what we got to do. So I think we can. Will we? Ask me on Wednesday the 4th at 8:14 p.m. UK time. Do you think Van Nistelrooy will do good with Leicester? I hope so. I don't know anything about him in regards to managerial. He only managed 4 games here. I don't know about him at PSV because I didn't watch. But I hope he does. If United get Boniface, they can get 5th or 4th place. I don't know enough about Boniface, but first. Yo, Flawless, I know it's early, but I'm back again, pod. Are you doing a slight preview for Arsenal versus United since it's on Wednesday and the pod on Monday? Probably. Me and Troops will probably plan so. Oh, yeah, and happy birthday to Troops as well. Happy birthday to Troops. That's my G right there, man. Shout out Troops, man. That's the OG. Shout out Troops. Because you're an absolute real one. Yeah, we run jokes and run bands, but that's family, man. Shout out to Troops each and every time. Sorry, people, I'm just having a look at this Lakers-Spurs game as well to see what's going on scoreline-wise. It's 3-16 first. I'm going to close out this shortly. Of course, Travis, goes without saying. But even with the running and working more, we just have a lack of athletes. We just have a severe lack of athletes. That's why our team stinks, and we've been saying this. When Eddie said marathon runners, he was right. And we're in the era where athleticism reigns supreme. If you don't have athletes in your team, you will suffer. See, look at City. City got technical footballers. They arguably have the best technical ballers in the league. Just from exclude everything else and just talk tech. Just talk just technique. Just from their midfield and attackers. From Kovacic to Foden to Nunes to Bernardo Silva. And then you add in Savinho, you add in Grealish. I'm probably forgetting, man. Rico Lewis plays there as well. Like, technically, they have quality ballers. You got no running power. You got no athletes. That's why they're struggling. Even you add in John Stones, technically sound as well. Why, Hassan? This guy is got so much PTSD. Why would I troll about it being Troops' birthday? Why would I troll about that? I don't get that. Why would I troll? This guy always thinks I'm trolling him, you know. I don't get that. But big up, subscribe to Dollar Sign, man. This guy a joke, man. See, look at this. This guy just thinks I'm trolling. It is his birthday, yeah. It's his birthday, man. Jesus Christ. It's his birthday. Oh, this Hassan guy is hilarious, man. Yeah. I'm back on, people. I'm back on. The mic should be on and everything. I was plugging in the charger. Who would I get in January and why? Name-wise, I don't know. But I mentioned, what's his name, Bayano. Go get Bayano. Go get a striker. Who that striker is, I don't know. Go get Bayano. Go get a striker. That's what I would do. If you was the manager, who would be your first 5 signings? Davies, definitely. A midfielder. Just mentioned the midfielder to me that plays for Monaco, I believe. So I'm just running off. This is just names I've been told about. So I'm just going to run with these. Wait 1 second, I'll tell you now. I was saying he's like similar to like, but a better, more polished version of Pape Massa. 1 second, I'll tell you his name now. So Davies is one. Was it him? Yeah, Lamine Kamara. Lamine Kamara too. Bayern 3. If Cunha continues this form, I'd go and get him and another striker in front. I'd have Cunha as backup. If Cunha continues to have a good season, because it would have been 2 seasons he's got back to back. So I'd go get Cunha and another, that'd be the 5. That's me personally. That'd be the 5. I know some of them are profiles, but yeah, some of the names, no names rarely stick out like that. Most embarrassing loss you've ever had as a Manchester United fan? I felt embarrassed. The 4-1 Liverpool game. 4-1. When they beat us. We won the league that season, but that was important. They could have swayed it that way because we had a good team. When they battered us and thoroughly deserved it, I was watching it. I was seething. I was so mad. It was 2009, 2008, maybe 9. 1 out of 2. I was seething. When the center chipped on the side, I was seething. As the neutral, who do you think is man of the match in Liverpool, Madrid, and Sporting Arsenal? Sporting Arsenal, it's tough. They all play well, probably Odegaard. Liverpool, Real Madrid. Someone said Conor Bradley in the chat. I can't remember who said it, but probably Conor Bradley, to be honest. I don't think any of their attack was anything extra special. Gravenberch was good, but he wasn't like, wow. McAllister's got a shout. Jones was decent. Robertson gave away the pen. Probably Conor Bradley, but overall it was a good team performance, but probably Conor Bradley. Sunshine says, Flores, did you give your score prediction for tomorrow already? No, I didn't. 2-0, but that could change depending on lineup, but I'll say 2-0. Yeah, Kamara Sheik. Kamara. Jez mentioned him to me yesterday. Not the 7-0. Nah. 4-1, not the 7-0. No, Z, how does it have to be the 7-0, bro? That's the 7-0 for you. It wasn't for me. Why different? No. That's for you, lot. But big up Z every single time. Sunshine, shut up about that. You shut up. Never said the 7-0 is not embarrassing. He said, the question was, what's the most embarrassed in defeat? The most embarrassed you felt after the defeat. 4-1. Different to to most people when it comes to that. Because I look at things in regards to what did we lose or potentially lost. That could have cost us the Premier League. That could have cost us the Premier League, that defeat. And I'm watching it going, oh shit, they might pip us to this. And bear in mind, at that point, I think it was the race to... Was we on 17 at that point? I think we was on 16 league titles and they was on 18 or something along those lines. Someone check that. Yeah. Like, that's what it is. I'm focused on trophies. I don't focus on 3 points. When where was we at the point? 5th? And they was where? Yes, it's embarrassing, and that would be in top 5. But there's been worse. There's been defeats that I've been more embarrassed about, I'm more hurt about. Definitely. Without question. Being that one, the 4-1 at our place, City 6-1 at our place, 5-0 away at the Bridge. The Leverkusen game, that's not really embarrassing, so it's wrong, but that's one of the ones that hurts me the most, is the Leverkusen game in 2002 in the semi-final. Still absolutely stinks. Probably my worst Champions League defeat, like outside of the finals. Outside of one in the final, over final, Barcelona were just better than us, but the 09 final. Flawless, I heard Tom Little say we don't have a top 5 squad. Do you believe that, or do you believe that the people who say United squad is top 4 quality? No, he's right. Someone asked this actually before you got on Z. I agree with Tom Little. I don't think we have a top 5 squad. I don't think we have a top 4 squad. Then we got a top 6 squad. Of top 4 or 5, no. No. Yeah, exactly that, Warrior J. Don't get me wrong, the 7-0 was terrible. But yeah. When they beating us back to back 1-0 with Danny Murphy. I think it was 2 years in a row. That man beat us. Pissed me off. Did one of them cost us the league title? It might have. I can't remember. That annoyed me. Yeah, it pissed me off, man. Libbies. Fucking Libbies. Off topic, flawless. Oh yeah, that that Adrissia game meme is hilarious. Why is man doing a whole head spin? Why is man doing a head spin? I think our squad is better than Villa's. They are overrated, not gonna lie. Look how Emery's struggling right now. Fairs, if you believe that they are we're better than Villa, cool. I don't think we're better than Villa. Are they struggling right now? Yeah, but I don't think we're a better team than Aston Villa currently. But they are struggling. They are. But I think Emery will get it together. And they'll probably finish 4th, 5th, in and around that. I had them 5th at the start of the season. Yeah, I did have them 5th. I'll stick with 5th. They'll probably finish around that. But I don't think so. So Z, where do you see us finishing this season? Where do you think we'll finish now? Because I said 6. I'm just watching this Lakers Spurs game as well. We're gonna head over there very, very shortly. Did we lose it to Chelsea? One of them Danny Murphy ones, yeah. Piss take. Yeah, Liverpool can take all of that because we dunked them out of the FA Cup and then won it. Levels to this. Saying all that gas, all that noise. Well, how many trophies did that win them? 1. It's like because we're their trophy. That's what I'm saying when it comes to levels. That's why when it comes to levels. Based on what, we are not a better team than them. Apart from last season where United was absolutely horrible and Villa overachieved, they haven't finished above United since. Because I think they have a better team. They got a better goalkeeper. They have, and also, more importantly, they have a much, much, much better attack. Their attack is miles better than ours. That's the key difference. The defense, close. Goalkeeper, theirs is way better than ours. Defense, close. Midfield, competitive. At the top end of the pitch, they shit all over us. That's where the key lies. Swap attacks, I pick us. Swap attacks, I pick us all day long. That's the key difference. Everywhere else, so yeah, both ends of the pitch, goalkeeper and attacks is where it's key. Defense, cool, I'll take our defense. I've mentioned this just before you got on Z about our defense and how I think it's actually okay. I actually rate our defense, like to an extent in terms of getting in terms of I think our defense is top 4. That's what I said. I think Manchester United's defense is a top 4 defense. We're capable. I think we got joint best defensive record in the league right now. The problem is our attack. The problem is our attack. So that's what it is. So that's why. My man asked me a question. I answered the question. Their attack is mild. You said, why do I think theirs better than us? Because their attack is much better. They have much more creative players and they score many more goals. Even them having an off season, how many goals they scored this season? We can't score. That's why. That's why our manager's out here talking about it. Where we at? Let me actually pull up the Premier League. Where we at? How many goals they scored? So even in the off season, they've got 6 more goals than us. Even with injuries and their players not playing well. Yeah, like that's it, Barrio. Like that's where the problem lies. Manchester United are not as far away. I agree with Z to an extent. It's just the attack. We switch attacks with Villa, we're better than them. But they can score goals, we can't. That's why. I'm saying, who's scoring for us? Our attack is not underperforming, it's just shit. Actually, I tell a lie. It is underperforming, but even at its best, it's still shit. Even at its best, it's not good. Its best to me is 2 goals per game, which is an awful return for a side trying to vie for top 4. It's an awful return. So yeah, I do believe it's underperforming, but it's still shit. Even at its best. And it's probably even worse now with Amorim here because our players who are not good enough in their natural positions are now the players who are not good enough in their natural positions are now not good enough, are now being asked to do other roles and not good enough. Like Ganacho's a terrible left winger. He's an even worse 10. Rashford's a terrible left winger. He's an even worse striker. Bruno's just Bruno. Mount is just Mount. Højlund's just terrible. Xerxes needs to add to his game, like the intent and purpose. So that's why. You think we can finish top 4 with this attack? I don't see it. I personally don't see it. I don't. I'm sorry, man. How many games we got left? 26. No, our attack. No. Our players are decent. See, our attack is not. Our attack is not decent. Our attack at best is 2 goals per game, which is awful. So you don't rate Xerxes either. I'm not rate him as highly as you. I'm giving him a chance. So you don't rate our attack, Z. So what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? You don't rate our attack. You think we have a top 4 attack? I don't think we have a top 4 attack. I rate the rest of the team though to finish in the top 4. I said this though. But you lot continue to run up the likes, continue to hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. Make sure you do so, people. Hit the likes, hit the subscribe button, etc. Make sure you do so. It depends on the coefficient, Sleeping Dragon. Get the final few questions in. I'm going to close out, people. Get your final few questions in before I close out. Oh, did we hit 50 likes? Yes, we did. Big up to you lot. Hey, even that. Hey, my Barrio, you crazy. It depends. Sleeping Dragon, but I want Europa League anyway. Get me Europa League. That's where I'm at. Run me Europa League. That's where I'm at. We're at what? 1 out of 5. The rest are actually decent. Still think there's potential in Højlund. All right, Z. So who out of our attack do you rate? Let's break this down before I go. Who out of our attack do you rate highly? Who do you think's good out of our attackers? So the 10s, because we play it. So the 10s and the strikers. So 10s and 9s. Who do you think is good? Forget potential. Who do you think is good right now? Let me know. Like, list them all. I genuinely want to know this. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Scoreline predictions for the games: Brighton, Southampton, Brighton, Packham, 3-0. Let me say it 1 second. Wolves, Bournemouth, 2 apiece. Palace, Newcastle, 1-0 Palace. Forest, Ipswich, 3-1 Forest. Brentford, Leicester. No, I'm going rude, man. 2 apiece. West Ham, Arsenal, 3-1 Arsenal. Chelsea, Villa, 2-1 Chelsea. Spurs, Fulham. Come on, you Spurs. 3-1 Fulham. 3-1 Spurs. United, Everton, 2-0 United. Liverpool, City, 3-0 Liverpool. That could change, though. Don't hit me. No, don't hit me with the, again, this is not what we're doing. We're not doing this when he's on it. You either think he's a good player or not. This is what people trying to. Tamadayo tried this rubbish when we was on yesterday. We're not doing this again. You either think he's a good player or he's not. Like, we ain't doing this. Do you think he's a good player? Yes or no? Do you think Højlund's a good player? Yeah, my guys can't even get a straight answer. That's how I know the attack's terrible. Man can't get no straight answers out of people. It's like talking to a stereotypical gal. Jesus Christ. When you first start watching Manchester United, and why did you support them? I support Manchester United because family. I had no choice. Oh, Sunshine, are you going live? Let me know if you're going live, Sunshine. Let me know if you're going live. What was I saying? Yeah, that's it. Manchester United. Why did I support them? Born into it. Family's all Manchester United. Mum's Manchester United fan. Dad, uncles, aunts, all Manchester United fans. All the generation above me, Manchester United. My generation, brothers, sisters, cousins, Manchester United fans. Generation below me, nieces, nephews, cousins, etc., etc. No, that's again, Z. We're not doing that. All I'm saying, Flop. See how man can't answer a simple question. Don't worry about me. I asked you your opinion. And because you can't answer the question, now you want to flip it back on me. This is the craziest part. I can't stand this. Man just don't want to admit they don't rate the attack. So man do everything. Temadayo tried the same nonsense. The same foolishness, man. Hella foolishness. Thoughts on Ruud van Nistelrooy getting the Leicester job? Do you think he'll do well? I hope so. I don't know too much about it, but I'm over the moon that he got the job. Ruud, you know what I'm saying, help Manchester United win things. I'm all Ruud, a bad boy striker. One of the best finishers I've ever seen at Manchester United. Like, you laughing about what I said earlier, Warrior J, I get it. I just want a straight answer. I don't know why I can't get yes or no answers, you know. Like I said, go check the fan debate with Temadayo, the amount of times he said that. No, you didn't. Hey, Z, are you about tomorrow, Z? Let's have this debate on there. Are you about tomorrow? Let me know. Are you about tomorrow? I'm tired of this. You let me know. Are you about tomorrow, 5 p.m., 5:30 p.m.? Let me know. Or late in the night. Are you about? Come on stream and let's have this debate. Because man just want to dance around. Nah, one-on-one. That's what you about. So 5:30 p.m. or 11:30 p.m. Let me know. Let me know. Let's have this. Sorry, I'm trying to plug in my charger as well, people. I don't know where it is. On this other laptop. No stress. So when are you about then? You about Friday? No, Thursday, sorry. Wait, it's Thursday tomorrow. Are you about Friday? About Friday, 4:30 p.m., 5 p.m., 5:30 p.m. Friday. Call in. Are you about? I'm blessed, man. Let's have this debate on there. Let's turn the light on, turn the camera on. Let's have this debate. You're about Friday. Yeah, wait. 5 p.m., 5:30 p.m. Nah, don't hit me with the probably see on the weekend. So what, Saturday or Sunday then? Wait, what times am I on Sunday? Don't get on the running shoes now. You know what I'm saying? Man got on the running shoes now. Oh, I'll probably see. Nah. Call in then. You know what I'm saying? Feel free. I'm here trying to organize it with you now. Saturday's kind of, actually, Saturday's fine. Yeah, Saturday late. What are you saying about Saturday late? What are you saying about Saturday late? 1 second. I need to check the fixtures to make sure I don't double book. Give me a second. Saturday, 8 p.m. What are you saying about Saturday, 8 p.m., Z? What are you saying Saturday, 8 p.m.? No, it's how you said Thursday, Friday. I'll probably see. Come, Saturday, 8 p.m. What now? I'll work around you. Call in Saturday, 8 p.m. I'm just tired. I'm just tired of the nonsense. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, Barrio. I'm just tired of the nonsense. Man can't answer a straight question. So let's have the debate on there. Probably Mike could, perhaps. You see it, Sleeping Dragon, and you're a Liverpool fan, and you see it. You see it. But if I say that, I'm in the wrong. But you see it. Now it's all probably did and all this. Let's have the debate. Everyone got hella chest in the chat. Let's have the debate on there. Big up to Temadayo because me and him had one yesterday. Let's have the debate. This man got hella chat. Now come, so let's see. Saturday, 8 p.m. Let me know, Z. Before I get off here. I'm headed over to the playback. Wow, Russell got 14 points. Hit 6 from 7, 2 from 3 from threes. and run up the line. You lot get other questions in while we wait for Z to respond. Flawless, would you say Rashford is the most overrated player to play for Manchester United? No, because he actually delivered at points. So probably not. Most overrated is McTominay, I would say. McTominay. No, Z, don't okay, Flawless, if I'm not busy. We working around you. It's not. So for those that don't know, it's a new show. Talk Your Ish fan debate, and it's me one-on-one debating with a fan. So it's not the call-in show will run as normal. It's called Talk Your Ish fan debate. So don't hit me with it if I'm not busy. I'll call in. I'm working around you for when you're not busy. So are you free 8 p.m. UK time on Saturday? You said you're not free tomorrow. You're not free Friday. I hear that. Are you free 8 p.m.? That's what I'm saying. If you're not free 8 p.m., we'll keep moving it. Nah, don't do that. Don't run, don't trip. Because you like to be hella talkative, innit? If I didn't say this, you'd be still hella talking in the chat. Don't run, don't trip. Don't be scared. So are you free Saturday, 8 p.m. UK time? I work around. It's a long form debate. I did one with Temadayo. Wait, let me pull it up. Hold up. I'll pull it up. Fan call-in show, fan debate, talk your ish. Where is it? I just need to make a new thumbnail for it, which I'm gonna do. 1 second. Look, 1 second. Shout out to Temadayo, because he's my guy, because he actually called in. Here it is. For those that didn't see it, it was this. Shout out to Temi, man. Temadayo, my guy. This is going to be a new show. Fan debate. And it's one-on-one. It's long form. I'm going to change the background and I get a new thumbnail made and it will say fan debate, not fan calling show across the bottom. But I'll still be talking. It's a Talk Your Ish spin-off. So let's have the debate. So Zia, you're around 8 p.m. UK time. 2 hours and 47 minutes. And I don't even interrupt. I let you say your piece. Temadayo spoke hella. I'm like, all right, say everything you got to say and let's have the debate on there. Let's have the debate. Because Temadayo tried that. Temi tried dancing around questions and that. Like, we don't do that here. I always want to dance like we in a rave. What are we dancing for? Let's talk. Let's talk football. Let's go. So Azia, I'll ask you this question again. No, don't hit me with the let me know by Friday. Are you free Saturday? You're either free or you're not. Because if you're not, we can run Sunday. If you're not free Sunday, we can run Monday, and so forth and so forth. I do this for a living, so I got time. I'll work around you, Z. I'll work around you. I'll work, and it's just like this. Shout out to Temadayo again. New show, people. It's a Talk Your Ish spin-off fan debate. And it's one-on-one. As you can see, it was 2 hours and 47 minutes. Big up, man, every single time. Did Sunshine go live as well? You lot let me know. So are you free Saturday? If you're not free Saturday, we can do it Sunday. If you're not free Sunday, we can do it Monday. If you're not free Monday, we can do it Tuesday and Wednesday and so on. You might not be free till Boxing Day. It may be 2025. It's absolutely fine, Z. You just let me know what time works for you. Don't worry about it. I don't know how to use StreamYard and this stuff. I'll break it down for you. I'll explain it to you. It's really easy to use. So don't worry about that. You can call in from your smartphone. So I'll send you the link. I'll drop it in the chat. You click it and then it opens up. And then you just start camera and unclick mic and then do that. So don't worry about it. Oh, did you change it till tomorrow? Okay. So Z, are you free Saturday? If you don't want to do it, just say you don't want to do it. And then I'll stop. Stop making excuses. If you don't want to do it, say you don't want to do it and it's fine. That's cool. Or I just keep asking you. So are you free Saturday, 8 p.m. or do you not want to do it? If you don't want to do it, that's cool. I understand. I'll even troll you about it. I'll be like, fairs. But again, big up to my guy, Temi. And this is going to be a new thing. You know what? While I'm doing the Lakers Spurs game, I'm definitely going to make the new thumbnail and everything. Simple. Man, don't want to do it. Just say, H, if you ask me something and I don't want to do it, guess what I'm going to tell you, nephew? Nah, nephew, I don't want to do it. Like you saying to me, hey, nephew, are you gonna play what's it called? Are you about for FIFA? Do you want? Nah, I don't. Yo, do you want to play centre back in the back four and pro clubs? Nah. I love your channel, Flawless, but I don't want to do it because I might get cooked for my own opinions. Don't do that. So you don't want to do it, is what you're telling me. Okay, so you're scared to do it. All right, cool. So we got that. So you know what? Keep stumming the chat then, because you talk too much. You know what I'm saying? You just need to quieten down and relax in the chat then. You too scared to jump on stream and say what you want to say, but you can don't be a keyboard warrior. Relax. 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 You know what I'm saying? Hey, nephew, screenshot that for me, please. Serious? All because his opinion's wrong, but man's happy to tell me my opinion's wrong 24/7. But now he wants to get cooked for my opinion. What we doing? It's all football, Lewis. See what you see what I have to deal with in these spaces. Man will tell me, man's been telling me for months about how my opinion's wrong. Has been trying to cook me for my opinion. But now he's too scared to go on there because he might get cooked for his opinion. Worst case scenario, you're wrong. I'm wrong about stuff all the time in football. So what? Thank you, nephew. What are we doing out here? Keep it down in the chat then. Relax. You know what I'm saying? Man gotta relax. Man doing way too much. Man hella Twitter finger, hella fingers. You know what I'm saying? No fingers in the chat. Nah, I don't want to do it. All right, cool. Keep quiet then. You know what I'm saying? Exactly that, Sheik. You know what I'm saying? I want to go like relax then. Man don't want to get cooked and don't want to do it. Relax. That's all I'm saying. Be just chill. Disagree with me. People do it all the time. I have no issue with people disagreeing, but relax with it. Man wants to be relentless now. I don't want to do it. Nah, I don't know how to use smartphone. I don't know how to use StreamYard. Don't worry, I'll talk you through it. Nephew, did you get this comment? He's Lewis, man. He a runner here, track star. You know what I'm saying? A runner here, track star, but quick to tell me months. Man been in the chat talking the hardest. All right, come, let's do it. What's the worst that happens is he gets cooked for his opinion. For his opinion's bulletproof. Oh, the attack's not that bad and da-da-da. Yo, this is I'm doing this to everybody. Anyone who gets Larry in the chat, this is happening. There's a new show. I don't know how often you'll get it, but it will happen. Talk your ish fan debate. Shout out to Temadayo because he did one yesterday. Shout out to Temadayo, man. You know why? Because you know what? Temadayo was on it. He backed his chat. He might have been talking some rubbish, but he backed his chat. Shout out to Temadayo for those that seen it. This is the latest show added. Talk your ish fan debate. I'm going to change the thumbnail. I'll change the background. It will say fan debate across the bottom. Let's have the one-on-one. So Sheik won't be there. There'll be no Lex. There'll be no Kaneki, no one else. I'm not going to do that. It'll be literally a one-on-one. Man's saying I might get cooked, but man's been telling me for months, probably years now, how wrong my opinion is. But don't want to do it. And see all the excuses he tried to make. See how he tried to dance around that? See how man tried to dance around that? I don't know how to use StreamYard. Oh, I'm not about maybe, perhaps, sometimes, maybe next year. All right. Bet. Love that. This is it, man. Everyone, this is what's happening. Everybody. Nephew, you got that right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Final few questions before I get over to the playback people. It's all football, though. My man, I got a hella chat for me. All right, come, let's do this. The man don't believe what they be saying. They just be in the chat to be talking. No, it ain't gonna happen. There's gonna be no beef. No one gonna die. No one ain't gonna send no location. We're talking football here. Tired of it. Come back your chat. But man don't believe what they saying. It's just easy from the comment section. But salute to everyone locked in. Make sure you subscribe to my Don Lewis right there. Big up Flawless and the gang. Love every time, family. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Every time. Final few questions. Don't hit me with that, man. Don't hit me with that. You literally, you know what? I ain't even done talking to you, man. I'm done chatting to you. Cozy. All right. Let's see. Final few questions, people. Because we're going to do the third and fourth quarters of Lakers Spurs. Hey, Sleeping Dragon. Big up, my guy. Bless up, bless up, bless up. Gamo says, Akas Agate got to start, bro. I think he starts Kas and Agate. Because he's spoken a lot about physicality. He's spoken a lot about physicality. And Agate is the only midfielder we have, senior midfielder we have that does that to that extent. So I think it has to be. It's not ideal, but it's what we have. And that's what we have to run with. And I think that in front of a back three helps because you have a centre back who can step out. Preferred starting 11 for tomorrow's game. I'm trying to. Oh, now the goal. Trying to think Martinez, De Ligt, Mazzarari, because Euro's not training. Evans is injured. Lindelof's injured. I don't want to see Maguire. So Martinez, De Ligt, Mazzarari, that low right wing back, Malacia left wing back, Casemiro, Gate, Diallo, Maino's far from fit. Told you from. Yes, these man, you play him. This is my preferred lineup. Diallo, Maino. Oh, I don't want to see Højlund or Rashford. Fucking hell, man. Oh, I don't want to see any of these, man. Can we just play with 10? Do we just play I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, Darius, man. Yo, man, I'm telling you to pick between Højlund and Rashford, yo, like, get someone out of the crowd. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, Jesus. Because Rashford's performance was bad, I go Højlund still. I gotta go Højlund. And I'd only go Højlund because Rashford was bad. And if Højlund's bad in this game, I go Rashford against Everton. And then if Rashford's bad against Everton, I go Højlund again. I'll just alternate till one of them plays well. Hey, you man gotta we just keep rotating till one of you find some form. Oh, that's it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, cool. Jesus. Right. We gonna close out. 5 minutes, people. 5 minutes. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button as well, please. Make sure you get over to the playback as well, where we are doing the Lakers Spurs. We'll be doing the third and fourth quarters, people. We'll be doing the third and fourth quarters on the playback. I'm just making sure this don't start. So I'm pushing the time back. Make sure this don't start. Make sure. And we'll be doing the Thunder versus the Warriors as well. We will be running that. It will be. Do you lot get any couple more questions in for me, people? Let me know. I even understand the Thunder Warriors thumbnail. I spend my days making thumbnails, you know. Jesus Christ. Yeah. And you asked me Pipe as well about Rio. Do I think his ball playing ability is overrated? No. Rio's cold. Rio makes my all-time Manchester United 11. The only centre-back I've seen, I think, that's better than him is Stam. I think he's top quality. Favorite NBA player right now? KD. Kevin Durant. I need an extension in here. Should ask my sister about an extension. Yeah. KD. All right, we're going to close out, people. Don't forget this show, all the other shows on the channel, apart from Fan Calling Show, Talk Your Ish, apart from Talk Your Ish, the fan debate, and apart from Watch Alongs are available on audio-only platforms as well, people. So if you're on Spotify, follow us, 5-star us on there, where you can listen to all Sarcasm City TV podcasts in audio-only platforms, people. Same with iTunes, Apple Podcasts, same with SoundCloud, or wherever you get your podcast. And guess what? If there's somewhere you listen to podcasts and we're not there, let me know, and I'll get it uploaded there. Let's say there's a platform you like to listen to your audio podcasts on, and we're not on there. I'll get it on there for you people. I will do. So Spotify, make sure you 5-star us, leave us a review as well. Make sure, big up, and head over to the playback. I'm just dropping a link in the chat as well for the Sarcasm City TV playback. Hey, big up to all of you lot, man. Real ones, man. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up all the members. Big up all the mods. Big up to everyone watching who's not been in the chat. Big up to everyone who's watching this back after the live. Much, much, much appreciated, man. Absolute real ones. I'm trying to pattern the show with Vader as well. So you'll get that today. But definitely you will get the Manchester United Bodo Glimt watch along. So that'll be live here on the YouTube and on the playback. You'll get a match reaction after that I'll upload on the YouTube. And then that's it. That's it pretty much Thursday. Because I don't do a Thursday night show. So yeah, I can then get in the front of doing some thumbnails and some other stuff. But yeah, the playback's on here, people, where we're going live in 5 minutes as well. And that's that. Let me see who's live, people. And I'm going to keep rolling these solo sports Q&As out. Because obviously this was supposed to be 4:30 p.m., like the evening show. Well, late afternoon, early evening show. But since I can do the show with Vader, I pushed it to here. I know you lot enjoyed these. I enjoy these too. Gunner's live, yeah? All right, we're going to redirect to Gunner. We're gonna redirect to Gunner. So put Sarcasm City Raid in the chat. Yeah, I've just set that up. So love to everyone that has locked in. You lot are absolute real ones. See you on the playback. And this has been the solo Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.